Welcome to the Home Office Lifestyle Show. For the next 30 or so minutes, we're going to be talking about our book giveaway and different books that are in our lineup. We're going to be talking about drink gadgets for your home office, healthy tips from Sweaty Betty's Danny J. We're doing an entrepreneurship quiz and talking about the cat guy drawing person from Shark Tank. So stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to Home Office Lifestyle, episode 79. I'm Kathy.
And I'm Jen, and tonight's episode we're talking about a few different topics.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, so we're going to be, like I said, we're going to be talking about some of the new books that we've got for our bookshelf.
Look at all of
That
them.
includes a book giveaway, so we're going to be talking about how to do that. We're going to be talking about drinking gadgets for your home office.
We're going to talk about drinking.
Not like alcohol. Well, one of them is, but the rest of them are just totally legitimate, PG type things. And we're going to be going over a couple articles in the media and finishing it up with some cat drawing guy stuff. But the one video that we're going to be showing shortly is from Sweaty Betty's Danny J. She has something like 20,000 people that like her on Facebook.
Does she really?
Yeah,
I
and
did
her
like
videos,
her, too.
her videos are awesome. She's got a great content production system happening, and that gives people really helpful tips on getting healthy in a short amount of time. So people that are busy, and so she's going to be giving us some tips on that. And that's a clip from our virtual road trip,
Which
that
I'm
we're
so
on right now.
excited. It's Jen and Carissa have been interviewing people from...
Well, you did it too.
Well,
you interviewed
yeah,
Andy.
one. Hopefully I do more this week.
Yeah.
But it's been fun
literally
getting to know
a video
everybody.
at every state. So we have we're a little bit behind because some of the small business owners that we wanted to interview are doing, like, Arizona, I believe, is tomorrow, and
fun.
Nevada. So we've kind of pushed it a little bit further than we wanted to, but
You have Utah.
Whatever.
Is
Sometimes
Sweaty
things
Betty's
happen.
from Utah?
Sweaty Betty's is from Utah, and we're in Utah tomorrow, so that's going to go out on time.
That'll be
And that
fun.
was brought to you by fitwithflair.com.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, thank you, Jamie, for recommending Sweaty Betty's to us. So let's go ahead and start talking about books now.
Wait a minute. We have to do our sponsorship first.
Oh. Well, we could talk about it after books.
No.
The book giveaway.
I want to get
Okay.
that done. Okay. Home Office Lifestyle is brought to you by Ovali. At Ovali, we sell hosting. In that respect, we are a little like GoDaddy, except that Ovali is run by women and owned by women. We offer you the same services we use to build our own business. At Ovali, we simply want to help you create something for you. Thank you, Ovali. Okay, now we can.
So our books, the first one up is the $100 Startup by Chris Gillibaloo. Gilliboo?
We were supposed to go last week, but I didn't feel well.
I didn't know that.
What? Oh, cool.
Wow.
That's very cool.
Yes.
No.
Yes, that's
we're gonna-
perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
We're talking about our books.
Okay. So,
And
anyways,
we're on the live chat, by the way. So if you're watching live, Monday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern, over on the live chat, we are on there. So let us know if you've read a book.
especially this one just
we
started.
haven't read
It's
this.
getting a lot of buzz. And there was a couple things I wrote down, well, first off, I love the beginning of this book. It says, "This book is for those who take action and those who provide the inspiration." I thought that was cute.
So it's for us.
Yes, there you go. And then
And everyone watching, I'm
don't know.
sure.
this little section was about this architect. He was an unemployed architect during the time when jobs were scarce. He set up a booth in the Seattle Farmers Market with a sign that read 5-cent architect advice. And he got
I
a
read
ton
about that in the
of
Seattle
leads.
Times or something like that.
Yes, so I
Maybe
mean,
it was Biznick that I read about it in.
this is full of information when you start a business, when you have little hurdles. Actually, all of these will be that we're
And
going
who
to
told
talk
you to
about.
read that book?
Aaron with Pixology. And it's funny, I had it in my
Is it
shopping cart.
pixologyrules.com? I think that's her website.
Yes.
For anyone that's watching. She
Please
does website
check her
branding. Mm-hmm.
out. We love her. Okay, then the next one we've all read, which is, and I wanted it for the back here. Delivering Happiness by, what's his name? I love him, Tony Hsieh. And I think everybody should read this because he failed big time, lost all his money at the end. Remember, he lost all his money and he got it all back.
I remember having like a lot of money issues where he kept having to put money into Zappos, and finally at the end when Amazon bought it, it was and just, I'm sure all of you have seen that too, the video. There's like a big party.
Yeah, it's just a really fun, happy book that you learn a lot with. And then this one, of course, Tori Johnson, Spark and Hustle, is for anybody starting a business. It's full of information, and it's going to be on the top selling list of the New York Times, I'm sure. It just came out. I just got it. I'm going to have her sign it if I can.
One of the women, the young woman who's 15, who's involved with young female entrepreneurs, is featured in this book.
Is she really?
Yeah. Her name is Tori Molnar, I want to say. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But it's of Utoria.com. She's featured in it.
All of these books are pretty cheap for all the information they give you. And this one literally came out last week too.
So our book giveaway. Now, full disclosure, we bought this book ourselves by accident. We bought 2 of them. So we have an extra copy to give away.
I don't know why I bought 2, but
and so the book is
Word of Mouth Marketing.
But the top part is what makes it appealing. How
smart companies get people talking. But what caught my eye is that the foreword is by Seth Godin and the afterword is by Guy Kawasaki. And the author is Andy Cernovitz. I think that's his name. Anyways, full of great information.
See, there's like little worksheets in there too, which I'm sorry.
All of them. Tori Johnson had one too.
Worksheets.
Yes.
So to get a copy, and actually I pinpointed a part in here that I thought was really interesting. And you put your little post-its in here too.
This is right there.
So it talks about, one of the things he has in here is create a talker program. And in the talker program, he encourages you for word of mouth marketing to do fan clubs, ambassador programs, and customer advisory boards. Smart book. So I'm really excited to get into this book. On the back, he said that start using simple techniques that start conversations. 3 reasons people talk about you. 4 rules of word of mouth marketing. 5 T's of word of mouth marketing. 6 big ideas that change marketing forever.
I love it.
It's all in the book. And so we're giving away a copy by the end of this week on Friday. And all you have to do is sign up for our virtual road trip, which is chock full of awesome small business owners that we're going to introduce you to. Advice from our experts. One of our experts is someone we mentioned earlier, fitwithflair.com, and she creates websites for fitness professionals. So we're going to have some of our experts in there giving you tips too. So you can sign up over at overlay.com/VRT2012.
I don't think you took a breath in that conversation.
Oh, I don't know. So if you sign up, what we're going to do is at the end of the week, we're going to take everyone that is part of our virtual road trip, and we're calling you our caravan. And if you're part of the trip with Mom and I, we'll go ahead and do a random drawing and pick someone from that list. And if we have people sign up, if we something like triple or double the amount of people that are in our mailing list, then we'll add different prizes to it too. So we make sure that it's fair, that more than just one person gets something out of it.
We should give one of these away too.
Well, tell us in the comments. Tell us what book you would want if we had a lot of people sign up for our virtual road trip. And again, the virtual road trip is great information, so make sure that you check it out. So yeah, one more time to sign up. Thank you, Jules. One more time to sign up for virtual road trip. Go to overlay.com/VRT2012, and it's the initials, virtual road trip 2012. And so you just put your email in there and you get on our list, and we send you a mailer a week or maybe 2 sometimes if we've got a lot of really good information from our virtual road trip. And what we're doing is we're sharing with you the state stops that we get to interview and chat with and tips. And we're also definitely taking a request for you to be a state stop. So if you're interested in us meeting with you and it's over Skype or Google Hangout, there's a form you get sent when you sign up, and you're welcome to become part of the trip or even become an advisor yourself.
Yes, or if you know somebody, please let us know, because we have Carissa and Jen and a little bit of me, but mainly those 2 looking up who
Yeah, that's
Yes,
perfect.
that's
That's
the
the
website.
website. So the big thing here is too that if you do refer someone to us, we make the video brought to you by
Like
you. So
Fit
tomorrow's
with Flair.
video with Sweaty Betties is going to be brought to you by fitwithflair.com.
And I
So it's
liked
pretty
your
cool.
graphic you did of Jamie
Thank
too.
you.
So.
So
Hello, Jamie.
yeah, so moving on, we're going to go ahead and talk about our drinking gadgets, which I know you all got really excited about that when we introduced the video. So drinking gadgets, not necessarily like glug, 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 hardcore drinking, which, by the way, we are drinking really weird
let
for the
me
show.
tell you.
Of course, he puts on the screenshot of the actual alcohol one, but
Okay, but wait. All right, so here we
back
go.
to the
The
video.
one we're drinking tonight is Bethany Frankel's. What is it? Skinny
Girl.
Yeah, Skinny Girl, but I can't get the margarita one because I'm gluten-free, darn it. So we are having the coconut vodka.
Which is funny because we don't ever drink hard alcohol, but it's in Washington State. Hard
You can now
alcohol is
buy
now
it in the
available
store.
in Safeway. So
Funny. It's got these huge locks on top of it, too.
yeah, it's still not very inviting to buy alcohol, but it's now you don't have to go to the liquor store.
I know. State-owned.
So anyway, some drinking gadgets that we thought for every home office. So one of the things that I didn't include in here, but water is a really big deal for me. If I'm not hydrated, I feel dehydrated.
But he put the other one on.
yeah, we're getting to it. So
Okay.
hold on.
All right.
So drinking is part of the whole home office environment, right? So
Wait, drinking water or
staying
drinking
hydrated,
this?
I should say.
Okay.
So you don't have a water cooler kind of thing, but you want to stay healthy. You want to stay
We
active
should
and
put
alert.
a little mini fridge in the office.
I know.
I didn't
That's
think
what
of
I
that.
was thinking.
Yes.
For the first one, it is our alcoholic themed drinking gadget. But I was thinking when I was looking at this, I was like, okay, we need to have like a little mini cooler with this.
Actually, your dad and I saw this at the Apple store when we were looking for
Really?
a case
That's
for your
funny.
dad. But yeah, he doesn't drink beer, so that didn't go handy for us.
Yeah, so it's an iPhone case that has a little beer opener, can opener, bottle opener, whatever you want to call it, at the
It's like
end
that
of it.
one at the sandal and you.
Oh, yeah, my husband does have one of those sandals that you can do the beer.
Hey, you
But,
have it in your iPhone now.
Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of startup companies use that.
Ooh, that would be good for marketing. And
Yeah,
stuff.
it was funny. I was looking at, so last Thursday on Young Female Entrepreneurs live stream, we had the Daily Muse on, and she was talking about the companies part of the dailymuse.com, and you're able to see what startups look like, what different companies have for their company culture and their environment and their offices, and a lot of them have videos and pictures of like happy hour happening at. It's a big thing in a lot of startups is that you have at 4:00 you have beer and you play ping pong.
Then they all need that iPhone with the little can opener.
So our second one that we wanted to talk about, I think, is going to go over to the carbonated one.
Which I see on TV all the time now.
SodaStream Jet Starter Kit is a big deal. I'm sure you've all seen it at a Macy's near you or something like that. But having carbonated water, I think, is just a luxury item when you're
You
in your
always
home
like that.
office. I know. I really like carbonated water, and I think it started when I was pregnant, and that you couldn't have. Like, I didn't have soda,
When
and I
I
still
had
don't
wine,
really
you
drink soda anymore.
You
and it
had
was
dry
all,
soda. It was fun to buy dry soda.
Yeah,
because
dry
it was
soda
pretty.
is from Seattle area, and it's really good. Yeah, I know. Jessica wants a SodaStream, and I do too. I need to
we'll
get one.
have to get
but,
one for the office.
Yeah, and so I like the idea of bringing in some form of luxury item into your home office that you wouldn't like. I do. Okay, so I have a garden, and I get tons and
Yeah,
tons
your
of
garden
cucumbers.
looks
So
nice.
last year I started doing cucumber water in my home office, and I get like a pretty carafe, and then you put cucumbers in
That's a
it,
good
and then
idea.
so it feels like a spa
And
in
it
your
would-
home office.
And it would make you drink more because it's pretty.
Yeah. Well, and it tastes good too. So the next one that we wanted to go over is, I can't remember which one's next. You have to pop it
The
up.
holder. And you have this on our Pinterest, and I love it.
I had to track it down.
Did you?
Yeah, because the Pinterest link, this is the problem with Pinterest and Tumblr is that people don't pin the original link. So it takes me forever to find stuff. But this
bummer.
is called Drink Clip, and it's DrinkKklip, I think.
I think
Maybe
it's-
just 1K.
Where can
here it
good
is.
you can get
Yeah,
it on
1K.
Amazon.
Yeah, it's only $6.99, and it's from a guy
All
in
different
Japan
colors.
who was holding this full-time job. I believe he still has a full-time job, and he created this product, and yeah, it's a big fun thing. And I think this is really the only product that his company has. I did a little bit of research on it today, but it clips onto your desk or your chair.
I think your chair, like today, when the sun came out finally, I was dreaming of this sunshine yesterday sitting outside. So I stuck my chair outside today, and I could have used the clip. That would have been nice.
Yeah. So do we have any more drink gadgets? I can't remember if I put any more in there. Oh, yeah, the water bottle. Okay, this one's fun because we're often going to the gym, going outside for walks or runs. And now when I go for a run, I have my stroller to hide things in. But this water bottle hides money, credit cards, keys.
Hey, that's cool.
And I thought this was a great little invention for going to the gym. Just make sure that you keep your water bottle
Yeah, you
near
have to have like a little handle or something.
Yeah, but I thought that would also be nice for your home office, and that you could keep different things like that on your desk and ready to go. So if you have to run to a meeting, you can make sure that you can just grab your water bottle and have your business cards in there or something like that. Anywhere that you can hide business cards is a good thing, right?
Good idea.
As a home-based business?
Well, I like this. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So those were our drink gadgets, and you'll be able to find out links over at ovaleye.tv tomorrow and the rest of the week over there. And we're also, really fast while I'm on the subject, we're on iTunes, on YouTube, and on Blip TV.
I don't think you did your pod track this weekend, did you?
Yeah, that's another subject.
So
before we go into too much other fun stuff talking about PodTrack and whatnot, we wanted to go ahead and show you Sweaty Betty's.
Ooh, look at that graphic you put on there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So Sweaty Betty's is, oh goodness gracious. Don't turn it on yet. I said not to turn it on yet. Oh my goodness. So this is part of the fun thing with doing a family business live stream, is that sometimes we have to play with it a little bit. Okay.
It's almost there.
So Sweaty Betty's, like I was saying, Danny J is who I was able to interview. And she,
cute name,
like I said earlier, has 20,000 Facebook likers. Wow. She's very active on that page too. She gives lots and lots of advice on it, and people ask her questions and she'll respond to you. So she gave us a few tips as far as people that live a busy lifestyle, how to keep healthy and stay in shape. And so we'll go ahead and play that video from Danny J. Now, as far as your clients go and your fans that come to your page, what is the number one complaint that they come to you with, and how do you resolve that for them?
A big one, of course, is time. People don't have time to work out, or they don't have time to plan meals or prep meals or cook for their family. So a big thing is having either a plan in place or being able to find and really understand that you can get a lot done in a short amount of time. So we like to do a lot of videos showing how to do short workouts that take 15, 20 minutes, because a lot of times we don't have 2 hours. And that's a big misconception, is that you need to spend 2 hours in the gym and you have to spend 45 minutes of cardio and 45 minutes of weights. And yeah, that's true sometimes if you have a goal of being a fitness model, but most of us don't, and we want it to be realistic and easy. So we try to post easy recipes. I especially need that because I'm not a cook. And, ideas for when you eat out, healthy ideas when you travel. Everybody just needs simple tips, and they need it broken down and simplified, and that's what I like to do.
So those were just a few tips.
Cute.
Yeah, isn't she fun?
Yes.
And
you'll good on video too.
Yeah, you'll be able to find that full video over on ovaleye.tv tomorrow
like your
when we're
colors.
in Utah.
You did
But
that
I thought that it was an interesting piece of information that she gave you. You don't have to spend 45 minutes. You don't have to allot an hour and have to go to the gym. You can do certain moves like high intensity interval training and
I need some on
Tabata
at my
and different
desk.
things like that
Yes.
in a shorter amount of time. But it's funny, even though I know those things, if I don't have an hour or if I don't have time to shower or something like that, I don't do it still. So I think it's training your mind just as much as knowing what it is that you need to do.
I want that alarm clock at your desk, that big huge one that says, okay, beep, 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 get down and do your crunches or your what's the one, the
Plank?
yeah, the planks. Yes.
Yeah.
So I need that.
Well, so again, go to ovaleye.tv tomorrow to find out more from Danny J of this Sweaty Betty's.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
She's cute.
So Mom picked up, this was in the media recently, in Success Magazine. And she came up with this entrepreneurship quiz. Why don't you
like
tell us
the
a little
graphic.
bit more about that?
I just thought it was cute. There's Sweaty Betty. I love that name. So over the weekend, I had a little time getting over this stupid cold I've had. And it's this one quiz caught my eye. It says, "Are you tough enough?" So I read on. And it's the quiz from the Small Business Bible helps determine if you have the chops to be a successful entrepreneur. So I thought, okay, I'll read down. So the first question is, are you a self-starter? Yes, I like to think up ideas and implement them. If someone helps me get started, I will definitely follow through is the second one. And third one is, frankly, I would rather follow than lead. So I thought those were kind of funny, just right there. Of course, you're going to say, yes, I like to think up ideas and implement them.
Mm-hmm.
So next one, you want to read it? We don't have to.
Well, and we won't go through all of them, but it's funny because some of the ones that I read through, I was like, seriously?
Yeah,
Come
are you a
on.
leader?
If you're answering like that, then you obviously shouldn't own a business.
No, but I like, are you a leader? Yes. Yes, when necessary.
When necessary.
Or no, not really. There were some good ones. Are you
Did
willing?
you actually take the quiz? Or
Yeah.
did you just
I
kinda look
did.
over it? Are you supposed to be an entrepreneur?
Yes.
So if you're wondering if you should own your own business or not, Success Magazine is going to help you figure that out.
And you know I do. I love Success Magazine. I recommend everybody to subscribe to that magazine. It's so much fun to read. Though you took my
I
two
know.
magazines.
I brought it with me.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I told everyone in my vlog, if you watch my vlogs over at youtube.com/OvalaiVlog, we do a vlog we'll do one after the show with some of the behind the scenes stuff.
Okay.
And I admitted that I stole your magazines.
Are you self-confident? Unfortunately, that is not one of my strong points.
Well, why don't you guys tell us in the comments, do you feel like you're pretty confident? I mean, confident about what your expertise is, confident in speaking in front of other people, confident in articulating what it is that you do and proving that you do it better or different than anyone else?
Yes.
Is that something that you feel like you're good at or something you need to work on? And do you think that affects the way that you build your business or whether or not you're going to be successful as a business owner?
I think it's something to look at, things like this, because it does have a lot of good, we do a lot of these things. Juggle multiple tasks, yes. How do you handle pressure? Quite well, it says. It's not my strongest trait and not well at all. Well, if you're answering not well at all, I don't think you should be doing this.
Well, yeah.
So the last thing, your score, 80 to 100, you have both the temperament and the skills to become an entrepreneur. And then the second one is you're not a natural entrepreneur, but may become one over time. And then the third one is below 60 in the score. You would be wise to think of something else to do.
Oh, sad.
Yes.
So
Anyways,
take that quiz.
I thought it was fun.
I think that's fun because it's kind of like those teen magazine types of ones.
Oh, yes, the quiz. Thank you, Trace. Success.com/articles/
We'll include the link over at
ovalai.tv
tomorrow. But if you do a search, if you're watching live,
Yeah.
it's over at success.com, and then you can just do search for entrepreneurship quiz.
Yeah.
So the last topic that we wanted to go over is VentureBeat ran an article from the Cat Guy recently, actually
where'd that
something
one go?
like on 2 days ago. And it's funny because his episode ran in January,
Do
and
they
now
know
we're doing
who the
it.
cat guy is?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Why don't you tell them about who the cat guy
The
is?
cat guy, if everybody watches Shark Tank, and I recommend all entrepreneurs to watch Shark Tank because the first time I watched it, I sweated because they talk about numbers so fast. And it really makes you think about how you do that. You stand up in front of all those what are the sharks, and you have to tell them why you're there, and it's a lot of grilling. Anyway, so the cat guy, his name is Steve. He went, in fact, Tracy and I watched it last weekend, so we get, because we're going to actually interview this. We'll tell about that in a minute. But we went and watched Shark Tanks over the weekend, and it was so much fun. He is hilarious, but he's also very good at selling stick figures. That's what he does. Steve.
Steve Gadlin
Yeah,
of
thank
The
you.
Cat Drawing Guy is what his company, or
I want to draw a cat.
I want to draw
for
a
you.
cat for you. And the VentureBeat article is pretty funny because some of the commenters were just like, all
Are you
right,
kidding
so
me?
you could have done this in a couple paragraphs, but it's something like 2 pages long.
He was seeking 10,000 from the Sharks and 5% ownership, and he got from Mark Cuban, who is one of the best of the Sharks there in my eyes.
I like Barbara Corcoran.
Yeah, I do too. Actually, they're all very good.
You know what's a
25
funny little behind the scenes
But
tidbit?
he got 25,000.
Okay,
or
so I watched
33.
The Rise to the
No,
Top, which
25.
I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. TheRiseToTheTop.com. Shout out to them. They what's his name? I totally just spaced on his name.
I don't
Really
remember.
nice, fun guy,
Yes.
very charismatic. He interviewed Barbara Corcoran, I think, like last week, not too long
Hey,
ago.
I didn't see that
And
one.
I watched it over the weekend. It was a good interview. And she was saying that what they actually do that you don't get to see is that they bring the guys out, and in the mic they say you're not allowed to talk to someone until you're spoken to, start talking until you're spoken to or invited to speak. And so the producers tell the Sharks when to actually say speak, kind of a thing, or what do you have for us? And sometimes it can be like 5 minutes until they're just standing there
There's one guy-
waiting to
who
be
was it?
invited. And so she said you see them fall apart, like melt down,
Yeah, and they
sweat
sweat.
and everything.
I think
and
the
it's
wine
because
guys
it's 5
sweat.
minutes that they
Yes.
make you wait to pitch in front of these people. And so she said you're able to tell by the when they first start talking whether or not they're worthy of for you investing in it. So that was an interesting part. You
I
guys will have to
recommend
watch
you
it.
all start watching those on the weekends or nights that you don't have any good TV on because, Jules, right? Was that Jules?
Shark Tank.
Yes.
So it was so the article for VentureBeat, and again we'll have all of these links over at ovaleye.tv, but it was talking about how he started off with a PayPal button and this viral video here that Mom just went by.
Oh,
It's just like a quick,
And he
super fast
dances.
video, and he dances in it, and there's a song that he wrote in it.
and Shark Tank, Mark Cuban at the end, and then it said in this that all the sharks did the conga line with him.
Yeah, so he just started off with this little video, and then a PayPal button, and that was it. And so I thought it was a good lesson in keep it simple, stupid, and that sometimes offering more services is not going to necessarily help you out. At the beginning, he's now added in additional packages and ways to make money, but he's on something like, 6,000 cats that he's drawn, 7,000 cats. And
just
so
amazing.
just making sure, keeping that in mind, I guess, is
Look at
how simple you could keep it.
Carissa framed ours last weekend, and we are actually going to interview him, Carissa and I, tomorrow.
I have a little commercial of Carissa.
Can you share
Are
it?
you showing it?
Wait, start it again.
Yeah, start it again. You didn't see her dance.
That's okay.
No, you gotta start again.
Some guest on our small business.
Hold on. There.
Hi, I'm Carissa from Ovaleye. I'm practicing my moves today, Tuesday, June 12th at 7 p.m. Pacific Time, 10 Eastern. We have an awesome guest on our Small Businesses Do It Better show, Steve Gadlin. For those of you who don't know, Steve was on the hit ABC show Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs pitch their idea of a business to investors to get them to invest in their business. Steve's company is called I Want to Draw a Cat for You, and he threw out this amazing pitch with a song and dance, awesome music. He wrote the song, and he draws cats. That's what he does. You tell him what you want your cat to do, he draws it, and he mails it to you. So we're going to have Steve on our show, so join us this Tuesday, June 12th on ovaleye.tv/live for the Small Businesses Do It Better show.
So,
We're excited.
yeah, tomorrow, and it's fun because if you're looking at, here, why don't you pop on over to my desktop or stay here. So if you're on the live right now, and this is the chat, thank you guys so much for
Yes,
chatting
thank
with us.
you.
We
Love
really
it.
appreciate it. We love talking to people on this. This is why we do the live streams. So there's this click to call button over here, and we're actually going to be taking calls tomorrow, and I'm
Thank
going to
you,
be
Brian.
fielding them. Yeah, that's so click to call. All you have to do is click it, and you guys could even test it. It's going over.
Do you have your phone, though?
No, I'm going to be fielding them from my home
I
office.
meant if they click it today.
Oh, if you click it today, you'll get my voicemail for
Yeah,
young
'cause
female
we don't
entrepreneurs.
have
But
our
it goes over
phones.
to my young female entrepreneurs line, which is Ovaleye VoIP, and then I'm gonna go ahead and forward it on to you guys
gonna be
if the
fun, and it's
question
gonna
is
be
good
on the screen
and it's not a
behind us.
weirdo. So
Don't be a weirdo.
You can click to call over that button there, and it'll just pop up. You don't have to download anything or anything like that. And you can call in and ask Steve questions live on the show.
We'll actually be using that button a lot more because I think that's pretty cool.
Well, and that way you don't have to get on Skype and do the video thing when you're in your
Yes.
pajamas or something like that. So, anyway, that's it.
Yes, that is. Oh, are we done?
We're done.
Wow, that went by too fast. Okay. So tune in tomorrow and
What time is it tomorrow again?
7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. So check out youtube.com/OvalIVlog for our after the show comments, and we'll post them up by tomorrow. And of course, virtual road trips over at ovalai.tv. You can find us at iTunes, on YouTube, on Blip TV. We're on Twitter at twitter.com/Ovalai and on Facebook.com/OvalaiCloud or
You can
Ovalai
find
TV.
us anywhere. And
we're everywhere online.
and
we really like it.
Yeah, we're having so much fun. So thank you again for viewing our show every week and any of the other
And for
shows we
showing
do.
up live.
Yes, appreciate the live people. Thank you so much. And this is Jen and Kathy. Wait, your name's Jen. My name's Thank you again for watching and see you next week.